Alright, AEW Week 2. I'm filming this back-to-back with the Raw from this week. So this is actually filmed before All Out 2020, which I feel like I might have said All In 2020 in the last video, but if I did, So if you didn't watch the last video, I've made a few changes. Specifically, the way matches will randomly be chosen. I have made it so multi-man matches will almost definitely feature on a card. We have a 3-match limit on 1-on-1, 20% chance, and a 2-match limit on 2-on-2s, and a 9% chance and a 1-match limit on 6-mans. And then sort of smaller chances of triple threats and fatal 4-ways. Because I put a lot of effort into customizing every single one of the tag teams, giving them all finishers, entrances, names, in the case of champions, custom attires. That's one of my favorite names. Shane O'Mac, Luchasaurus, Omachosaurus. Shifters, Paradigm Shifters, John Moxley, with Kofi Kingston and Scorpio Sky. So yeah, I put a lot of work into making tag teams, and then just didn't want to risk that the tag team matches wouldn't come up, so that my work has gone to waste. Because that was about a week. That was about a week's worth of sort of behind the scenes admin work for this universe mode. Was changing all of the tag teams, giving them finishers, entrances, victory animations, names, attires, and then also messing with the way the matches randomly appear. So I've done a lot of work behind the scenes since week 1 of this. I did kind of go into a little bit more in depth in the Raw episode, so just in case you have seen that, I won't go over it again and bore you. And if you haven't seen it, go watch Raw Week 2. So just going to go straight into AEW. Interesting opener. Velveteen Dream versus TNT Champion Goldberg versus Tanga Loa. Andrade Cien Almas versus Joey Janela. Drew McIntyre versus Matt Riddle. Bobby Roode and Bobby Lashley, who aren't a tag team, versus Cody and The Undertaker. The Undertaker is fucking massive in that render. Why does he look about 16 feet tall? And why is his head twice the size of everyone else in... Anyway, so that is labelled as a potential rivalry, so I'm fairly certain Bobby Roode and Bobby Lashley will not even be making it to the ring for that match. And then AJ Styles versus MJF, which is becoming quite a hot rivalry. So that pretty much confirms that at the end of next month at Double or Nothing, we will be getting AJ Styles versus MJF for the AEW Championship, and because they have been going at it quite a bit, I'm going to guess that it needs a stipulation. So, if Goldberg gets pinned or submitted in this match, which realistically he absolutely should not, but if he is on the end of the fall, whoever wins that match gets a guaranteed shot at the TNT Championship. Andrade Cien Almas versus Joey Janela. Drew McIntyre versus Matt Riddle. No women's matches. It's almost like a real episode of AEW. Alright. Let's get going. Yeah, I do love AEW. I think AEW is the best wrestling on TV currently, but I cannot stand how they treat their women's division. They have a fantastic women's division at their disposal. Hikaru Shida, fantastic women's champion. People like Britt Baker, Big Swole, even people like Abaddon, that Abaddon isn't the most impressive in the ring, but she's a fantastic character. She's very, very dedicated. They've got a great women's division. Fucking put them on TV. Actually, let them have some time. Like I said, this is filmed before All Out. And finding out Big Swole and Britt Baker is on the pre-show. Christ, that pissed me off. Right, we want the momentum fast on all of these. I wonder who is going to be running in on Cody and Undertaker. Right. I have to say, up until I got to Lashley, Rude, and Undertaker and Cody, I was so worried I wasn't going to get any tag matches again, after specifically saying I changed the way that matches are rendered, or randomized, whatever, specifically to try and get some tag matches. I think this is the first time we're going to see Goldberg with his TNT Championship as well. But yeah, if you did watch Raw Week 2, you know that I did stop the matches occasionally to go into the highlight reel and get some screenshots. I do really like screenshots. I think I don't know. I just love taking screenshots in this game. There were a couple of times in the last episode where I interrupted what could have potentially been the match finish. I paused it on, you know, a submission or a pinfall. Normally, yes, that's the way I play. But because there's potentially other people watching this, I will try and avoid interrupting falls to take screenshots. I do still like taking screenshots, and I probably will take screenshots because I like them, and because I want to do something a little bit more interesting with the thumbnails for these videos. So yeah, I will still try and take screenshots, but I won't. I will try not to interrupt potential match finishes. I'll try. I can't guarantee anything. I will really try, though. Popular paedophile, Velveteen Dream there. I should turn off notifications, shouldn't I? I don't even know how to do that. I don't think I've ever had to do it on PS4 before. While he's writhing around trying to attract some minors, let's see if I can... I don't know if there's a way to... How do I turn off notifications or anything? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I've had this PS4 for like 7 years. You think I'd understand how it worked? That doesn't take off notifications. Oh, whatever. Screw it. I'll try and figure it out between episodes because I don't fucking know. Alright. TNT Champion Goldberg. That looks really good. Goldberg just look. I was about to say Goldberg looks good with any championship, but yeah, Goldberg with the Universal Championship is a bit leaves a bit of a sour taste in the mouth, you know. Come on, where's his sparklers? There we go. didn't realize how long he actually stands in there for. Jesus. PS4 remote players struggling a bit there. Do you remember when it was reported that AEW tried to get Goldberg in and they wanted him to recreate the streak he had on WCW, where he'd have to like mow through a bunch of like young talent, burying them, and everyone got up in arms, like saying to AEW like how that was a stupid idea and how they were idiots for ever thinking of it. And then Cody was just like, yeah, we never spoke to Goldberg. I love internet wrestling fans. They're the best, aren't they? Just so nice. It's so reasonable on social media as well, aren't they? Now, I think both Tama Tonga and Tangaloa are members of three-man teams. And I, for the life of me, cannot remember who is with who. So I have absolutely no idea who he's teaming with there. Because that's Tama Tonga, right? Tangaloa. Shit! Why do I think that's Tama Tonga? Oh my god, what? I think Tangaloa just broke his ass. This is one of the weirdest matches that this game has put together for me, and I'm very, very happy with it. Also, I don't know why I thought that was Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga has long hair. I'm just a fucking idiot. I know I hate how WWE relies on Goldberg for nostalgia and how Goldberg kind of murders and buries younger talent. But good God, I would give anything to see Goldberg fucking shoot, just destroy Velveteen Dream. The fact that WWE put Velveteen Dream in a championship match at oh god, Apple ruining everything as usual. Yeah, the fact that NXT had Velveteen Dream in a championship match at TakeOver 30, like, while people were still calling him out for grooming minors, just baffles me. They really have no self-awareness in that kind of, like, I thought NXT was better. I really did, and NXT, in my opinion, is still better than the main roster, but I thought they were better in terms of like being self-aware and, you know, not presenting themselves as outdated, morally disgusting dinosaurs. But yeah, the way they handled the whole Velveteen Dream accusations just proves to me that NXT is no better than the rest of WWE, which is such a shame. Is this it? Dream's still out. 1, 2. Alright. Tangaloa just kicked out of the Goldberg spear. Okay. This lag is pissing me off. I never have any issues with PS4 remote play. Spear from Tangaloa. I never have any issues with PS4 remote play until it comes to recording. My god! Okay. Tangaloa winning with a spear of his own. At least it wasn't Goldberg that took the fall. That's, I mean, it would have immediately, like, instantly booked a match for Double or Nothing, but, yeah, Goldberg's still looking strong, I suppose. I'd like to see this match in real life as well. I'm quite a fan of Joey Janela, especially with Sunny Kiss. I think they're a great team. I really enjoy them together. Now, I can't remember which divisions these guys are in. I imagine I probably would have put them in the AEW Championship division, but I don't know. I suppose I should give Andrade Zelina as his manager, shouldn't I? Does look a bit weird having Andrade without Zelina. I wish WWE would push Andrade as a singles wrestler. I've kind of been enjoying what he's been doing as the in the tag team, but his run as he was NXT, yeah, he was NXT champion, wasn't he? His run as NXT champion, I think, was fantastic. Because his match with Johnny Gargano from a couple of years ago, I think it was 2018. Pretty sure it was Johnny Gargano anyway, wasn't it? Andrade vs Johnny Gargano was the, if I'm not mistaken, it was the first Meltzer 5-star match since 2013 in WWE. It's like, we know he's incredibly talented, and like, just let him wrestle fucking good singles matches. I don't really know how to call this match. Normally I have a pretty set prediction for every one of these matches, but part of me thinks Andrade, like, pretty easily. But part of me also wants to see Janela go over. Oof. Pretty one-sided start, I'd say. Yeah, this is yeah, not going well for Janela so far. Oh, come on, make your comeback. Go on, get into the match. Very nice. I really want to see Janela hold gold in AEW. I would like to see him as either TNT champion or tag team champions with Sunny Kiss. Yeah, it's like Andrade is definitely got the upper hand in this match. It's a bit fucking early to be busting out a tombstone, Joey. Christ. You know Undertaker's in the building. Don't be doing that shit. I still can't get over Undertaker's render in the menu screen. He's fucking massive. And it's not just because Cody's got like a custom menu screen pose. Like Bobby Roode and Bobby Lashley both have default ones and they were regular size. Why is Undertaker so massive? Could open his mouth and fit Cody's head in there. Maybe that's how they're going to make their entrance. Just Cody's wearing Undertaker as a hood. Why does my brain work this way? Oh, nice. Not a bad match so far, but it has been going a little bit slow. Christ. Only getting a 1 count from a coup de grace. Is it just called the double foot stomps if it's not a coup de grace? Does the move actually have a name? It's got to be a finisher. Yeah, there it is. Are we done? Is that the 3? Come on. 1, 2. Oh. Janela's definitely getting back into it now. So I'd say it's kind of worked its way back to 50-50 after the pretty one-sided opening. Yeah, Janela pulling out You Can't See Me for some reason. Yeah, I still can't call this match. I thought he pretty much always goes for the pin combo with that move. That was weird. That's a nice move. Usually moves like that, I think they look crap, like where it's overly flashy with not a lot of contact, but that move does actually look like it hits pretty hard. Is that it? That's it for the 3, right? Come on. Kick out, Janela. Yes! I do love Andrade. I really love Andrade, but I don't know. There's something about Joey Janela. I think I just like how he's just a regular dude. This match is still pretty slow, honestly. You going for the double foot stomps again? Yep. I'm assuming that's his signature in this game. Oh, come on, Joey. You don't need rest holds. You're a fucking video game character. I'm guessing he's got a finisher now. Assuming the double foot stomps is his signature. Oh. Oh, come on now, Andrade. He's impressive the first time. Oh. Got some blood flowing now. You got to drag him away from the ropes, my dude. Yes. Nicely done. Come on, that's the 3. That's got to be 3. He's bleeding. He's been hit with a finisher. 2. Oh! Andrade, you bastard. I'd say Janela's maybe worked his way up to getting the upper hand now. Like, I would say Janela's possibly had the majority of the offense now. Oh. Liking this pace? Oh, well, I was until they went with a fucking wrist lock. That can't. Yeah, there we go. Go on, keep the counters and the sequences flowing, boys. Coup de grace again. There we go. Oh my god, I think he stomped his dick off. Nicely done, Joey. Happy with that result. I still don't really know which division these guys are in. I'm assuming AEW Championship. Decent match. Never really picked up the pace though. Despite me setting the momentum to fast. Again, I don't really know how to call this one. My thinking would be is that it's absolutely going to be Drew, but because Matt Riddle is a custom wrestler, I don't really know what his stats are. I don't know how he stacks up. I'm still trying to think who could be interfering and trying to feud with Undertaker and Cody. I don't know exactly what you're zooming in on there. There's no Titantron there. You're zooming in on the lower half of the word McIntyre. Yeah, it's got to be McIntyre for this match. Got to be. No, you don't think it's you? Alright. I was fucking rooting for you, my dude. Don't really know what Matt Riddle's entrances in this, because I'm assuming they wouldn't have in the entrance creator, they wouldn't have the option for him to jump over the top rope and sling his flip-flops off. Does anyone else hate Matt Riddle's gear? I like the pinstripe kind of thing he's currently wearing, the sort of like old school baseball uniform kind of look. I like that. The bro on the front of his trunks with the WWE logo on the inside of the R looks fucking awful. I hate it with a passion. And it's weird because he's got like two logos on the back, like on each side. And I don't understand why they don't have the big bro logo on the back and then the two little logos on the front. It looks like he's wearing his gear backwards. I should say I like his gear. I hate the logos and icons and stuff on it. I noticed it was it Payback? Did you have a match at Payback? I can't remember. The only thing I remember from Payback is Keith Lee beating Randy Orton clean in like 6 minutes or something. And Roman Reigns winning the Universal Championship. Did Matt Riddle... I can't remember if Matt Riddle had a match at Payback. But I don't tend to watch SmackDown, so I must have seen his gear somewhere. And it wasn't a picture, it must have been Payback. It had to have been Payback. Anyway. Yeah, I noticed his gear at Payback, and it's so awful. Because like the custom gear he's got on this Creator Wrestler is okay, but his current gear in real life, the bro along the front is so much bigger and like gets all distorted and it doesn't work at all, and it absolutely looks like it should be like across the back of his trunks. And the two little logos would work so much nicer, like, you know, one on like the front of each leg. And he's wearing his gear backwards and I hate it. This is one of those things that gets me like unnecessarily angry. Because, like, who is, like, you have professional gear designers for WWE. Who isn't looking at that and going, maybe we should switch that because that looks fucking ass. I don't know why it pisses me off so much. It just looks dog shit. I don't know if you're trying to punch him out of the air there, Drew.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm still thinking Drew. But my certainty on that prediction is definitely shaken a little bit.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, funk.
Nice German. Oh, that's a signature. I can't remember who he beat last week, but he beat whoever it was he was against with with the Glasgow Kiss last week. Fucking hell, he's got a guillotine locked in. I'm guessing that's either a signature. It's not a finisher. I'm guessing that's a signature. That would have been a nice counter. If he'd thrown Matt Riddle out of the guillotine, Matt Riddle landed on his feet and then he just clattered him with the Claymore. And speaking of the Claymore, Matt Riddle kicked out of the Claymore. Alright. I don't know if I've recorded any since SummerSlam 2020, but yeah, no, I was talking about how I thought Randy Orton was going to win the WWE Championship, and pleasantly surprised, he didn't. That's his finisher, and that's the fucking bro to sleep. Oh, who we got interfering? Got no music on and no Titantron, so Didn't Drew have someone do that last week as well? Because I know it happened before, but I think it was specifically in Drew McIntyre's match, wasn't it? It didn't even show up in the fucking Universe News who it was. Because I think it might be Drew's payback, isn't it? That you can call a distraction. I might have to change his default payback then. Because if he does it in every single match, it's going to piss me off not knowing who it is that he's calling to help him. That's going to drive me insane. Also, Drew McIntyre is currently face, and yeah, calling in distractions to help you win is not a very good guy move. All right, look how fucking huge the Undertaker is. Why? He's like twice the size of everyone else. He's fucking huge. Like, I know he's a big dude in real life. Like, I think in WWE's build as 7 foot, but I don't think he is that tall. But his head isn't the size of fucking 2 watermelons stacked on top of each other. Could use his titties as dinner plates. Why is he so big? uses nipples as frisbees. I'm guessing this is Bobby Roode's entrance. Yeah. I don't actually see where the spotlight's coming from. That really threw me there. Yeah, really, really interested to see what's going to happen here. Because I'm like 95% certain there's going to be a run-in and the match isn't going to be who it's billed as. But we don't have the not having a run-in on the intro. Or entrance. Intro? Jesus Christ. Not having a run-in on the entrance for the two bobbies. So it doesn't look like they're going to be taken out and replaced. My guess is that another team are going to interfere with Cody and the Undertaker's entrance. Kind of throw them into the match and give the two bobbies an advantage, and that potentially sets up a rivalry between Cody and Undertaker and whoever is going to be interfering, but I have absolutely no idea who that's going to be. I'm hoping it's Woods and Daniels, because I haven't seen them together in their new gear since I made it for them, and I have to say, like, their tag team gear is one of the ones I'm pretty proud of. I think they look great together. I know I've kind of showed it in menus before. Oh, also their tag team name Morning Woods, but morning as in M-O-U-R, because Christopher Daniels is the fallen angel. I was happy with that team name. Remember when they brought back Bobby Lashley in late 2018 and tried to market him as a face? That's fucking weird, wasn't it? This is the first time we've seen their combined entrance as well. So no interference on the entrance. That has thrown me. I was fully expecting this match to get off to a dodgy start. Cody, obviously, now in possession of Undertaker's urn. That's how they ended up teaming together. I have a feeling we've got our thumbnail from one of those screenshots from that entrance there. All the fucking tag teams I put effort into making, and the game throws together two fucking random people from the roster. That's pissed me off a little bit there, actually. Now, Rude and Ashley absolutely cannot win this match, right? No chance. A, they're not an official tag team. And B, the other team is Cody Rhodes and the fucking Undertaker, for Christ's sake. Can you imagine how fucking mental the crowd would be going if Cody and Undertaker were a real team and this was like the first time teaming together? Can you imagine the pop when Cody finally gets the hot tag and Undertaker comes rampaging in? Pro rival like the hot tag to Daniel Bryan from WrestleMania 34. I'm still pissed off that the game fucking threw together a tag team for this match and didn't pick one of the 8 teams on the AEW roster. I spent fucking ages putting together. Excuse me? I'm sorry, we're fucking going back and looking at that. What the fucking fuck? Why is this? Why? Why is this in their tag team moves? Why is this in their arsenal? What? I don't know why that's one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen. What? I don't know why that got me so much. Jesus Christ! Can you imagine the fucking 7-foot tall Undertaker fucking falling at you? Christ! Oh my god. I thought he was gonna tag Cody and then I thought he was gonna fucking hit a flying crossbody and then tag back out again. Like, that's his contribution to the match. That's all he fucking needs to do as well. I'd pay full price for a wrestling show ticket just to see Undertaker do a flying crossbody and then leave. My god, why was that so funny? Christ. I don't know why that broke me for a second. That was... Oh my god. And now Undertaker is getting fucking destroyed by Bobby Lashley. I'm sorry if you heard my water bottle getting squashed there. Come on, big boot. That's it. Get back into it, Taker. There we go. See, the frustrating thing is that I know I've set every single tag team as having a tag team finisher. I know for a fact none of them are ever going to fucking use them. They're all just going to use their solo finishers. We're never going to get a tag team finish. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, thank Christ. If Cody Rhodes and Undertaker lost their first match as a tag team and Undertaker took the pin clean, I would fucking uninstall this game right now. God, I'd love to see Buried versus the Beasts. AEW's Cody and Undertaker versus Raw's Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. They just hit a fucking spike pile driver finishing move. Wait, Bobby Lashley and Bobby Roode aren't a team together, are they? No, they're definitely not. Are they? Unless that's just a standard tag team move that, like, either of them has got in their moveset. That's broken. Oh my god, he fucking brained the ref. Jesus Christ. Fucking donkey punched the ref to death. Good God. Hey ref, do you maybe not have anything to say to Bobby Roode? Since he tried to punch the blood out the front of your face through the back of your head. Like Rusev did on Raw this week. Cody just hit a muscle buster. Okay. So see it in Crossroads again. Stop trying to hit fucking Crossroads and hit the assisted spike tombstone pile driver I gave you as a fucking tag finisher. Oh. See, the funny thing is that if Undertaker and Cody ever become tag team champions, I'm going to have to give them matching gears. But because Cody's gear is full of imported custom images, I won't be able to change the colour of his gear, which means I'll have to make the Undertaker wear all gold. Taker? Maybe help? I guess that was only a signature. This match has been better than it has any right to be. I'm still really confused. I was about to say I'm still really confused as to if Bobby Lashley and Bobby Roode are actually a team, but they can't be because they, like, I know there were a few teams I kind of gave names and entrances and stuff to, like a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, maybe I forgot, but they entered separately, so they're definitely not an actual team. And why put them in this match? I had a dream once I swapped bodies with Bobby Lashley. Like, it was just my consciousness in Bobby. I don't even know if we swapped bodies, or if I just in the dream I was Bobby Lashley. But I remember all I did was I went to some amateur wrestling school and just fucking destroyed everyone. That's the kind of things I dream. I don't. Why? Why Bobby Lashley? I don't even like Bobby Lashley. Why did my brain decide you're going to be Bobby Lashley tonight? Cody, maybe fucking tag Taker in, my guy. There we go. There's the hot tag. Oh my god, and Taker gets shut down instantly. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. When Cody and Taker were put together in the randomizer, I thought, like, that's a fucking, like, devastating team. Jesus Christ, this is bad. Just like when I thought fucking Lesnar and Reigns were going to be a devastating team, and then they lost their... Oh my god, that's a finisher immediately. Okay. Oh, it might be... Is it a signature? Or is it just a regular move? Because you just hit 2 in a row. Anyway. Yeah, just like I thought Reigns and Lesnar were going to be just like wrecking everyone in the tag team division, and then they lost their first match to Reigns and Orton. Can we just have... Like, even... Look. Taker and Cody, I'll level with you. I will be... Why are you tagging Cody again? He's practically dead at this point. Yeah, Taker and Cody, I will level with you. I will be okay with you losing if you just hit your fucking tag finisher. Just once. I don't care if you lose. Just use the move I fucking gave you. Because I spent a long time choosing those moves. Just fucking... Just once. Just use it once, please. Just once. No, you're going to hit Crossroads again. Alright. This was one of the teams I was so excited to, like, get to customize and get to see, you know, in random matches together. And my god, they have pissed me off to no end already. I have no idea why Lashley isn't pushing Cody off the top. Okay. Why? Oh god, that's his finisher. That's the glorious DDT. Taker. Oh my god. Did Taker purposely just stand there doing... Oh! Good god! Fucking height on that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was going to say, did Taker just stand there doing nothing for a few seconds on purpose just so he could purposely break it up, like, as the 3 was being counted? But I want to see the height on that Nelson fucking full Nelson slam. Jesus! He looks like a kid. I feel like I should get a screenshot of this, but it looks fucking strange at every angle. I forget it from, like, down here. Nah, you can't get a sense of the height. I have to say, Lashley's performance has been fucking impressive in this match so far. Why would you hit your finisher on Taker? He's not even the legal man. You can't pin him. I guess you take him out. Sure, whatever. That was a very nice move. Thank Christ for that. Don't you dare. Don't. Oh, thank God. If he'd have hit that glorious DDT, that match would have been over. What are you trying to do, Cody? Just whiffed 2 moves in a row. For all intents and purposes, this is a good match. I don't know why it's pissing me off so much. I think it's because, like I previously said, there are 8 tag teams on this roster that I have put a lot of work into making look good and have good moves. And the game goes, no, we're not going to use those. We're just going to pick 2 people, just put them randomly together. And I think it's also because Cody and Taker are not using my fucking tag team finisher I gave them. And instead we've had the chokeslam, the last ride, and 3 or 4 crossroads. And also I think seeing Bobby Roode beat the shit out of The Undertaker just doesn't sit right with me. Oh, and I think it's also because The Undertaker isn't actually 16 feet tall in this match like he should be. He's not the disgustingly large giant that the posters made him out to be, which I find false advertising. Cody, please stop the pin from being broken up. Just end this match. You bellend! Pin him now. He's just... Oh, okay. I don't know why this match is annoying me so much. I had a bottle of water and a bottle of Diet Coke to kind of tide me over with these recordings, and I have finished both of them in the time that this match has been going on. Oh my God. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this match is trying to fucking set up a Bobby Lashley Undertaker feud. What? You do not manhandle the Undertaker like that. Cody, you... Why? You fucking bellend! Ah. I mean, I did say if in their first match Undertaker took the pin, I'd uninstall the game. And I really fucking want to right now, because Jesus Christ! Bobby Roode is a face, apparently. Bobby Lashley is also a face, apparently. So Cody and Undertaker just gained Braun Strowman and Hansen as enemies. Bobby Lashley already had Braun Strowman and Hansen as... Can someone explain that to me? Braun Strowman and Hansen had no involvement in this match. What the fuck? Jeez, okay. Main event time. The match destroyed my brain. Why? Why did The Undertaker take the pin? Why was Bobby Lashley so dominant? Why did Cody not break up the pin? Why are Braun Strowman and Hansen now enemies with Undertaker and Cody? Why were Bobby Lashley and Bobby Roode in that match in the first place? Just why? Just everything about that. Why? I'm speechless. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm sorry. I realize I'm babbling over your entrance, AJ, but what the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm still trying to comprehend that tag match. Because what the fuck? I think that's the only thing I can say to fully sum up my thoughts about the last match is oh my god. Okay, I'm hopefully the game has created some like universe news to explain why Braun Strowman and Hansen had anything to do with that match, and why everyone in that match, except for Bobby Roode, is enemies with them. I'm baffled. Like, I know the whole point of this universe mode is it's completely random, but shitting hell. How many times did MJF and AJ just fucking flip places in the corner there? Kick him in the head. Or just pick him up. Oh, and then kick him in. Okay, yeah. So, just try and get this straight. Cody and Undertaker, an established tag team in AEW, and quite possibly the tag team I was most excited about seeing in AEW since the randomizer decided to put them together, were facing Bobby Roode and Bobby Lashley. Two randomers that the game decided to put in a tag team match despite there being 7 other tag teams to choose from. And the game also decided it was going to put a face team against 2 faces, so it's not even going to be interesting in that regard. Bobby Lashley. Oh my god, we could actually end the match right here. 1, 2. I'm guessing there was a kick out there. The fucking lag on the remote play ruined that. Anyway, Bobby Lashley dominated Undertaker and Cody practically single-handedly. Despite him being a face. Cody refused to tag out despite getting beaten to shit. And then once The Undertaker was tagged in, it tagged out practically immediately. And then when The Undertaker was getting the upper hand and hit the last ride on Bobby Lashley and got him down for the pin, Cody stepped into the ring in order to stop the pin from being broken up, and then didn't stop the pin from being broken up. Okay, we'll get to that. And then Bobby Lashley manhandled The Undertaker. Okay, MJF and AJ Styles. There we go. Now that is very, very on brand for MJF. Okay, that, very happy about. That was fucking great. Anyway, Bobby Lashley manhandled The Undertaker and pinned him. Cody, perfectly fine, on the apron, stepped in to break up the pin, and then didn't break up the pin. And then, suddenly, Cody and Undertaker just decided at the end of the match, oh, I fucking hate that Braun Strowman and that Hansen. Oh, those bastards. And then AJ Styles beat the AEW World Champion with a fucking frog splash. What is this episode? What's happening? But that ending to the show, perfectly on brand, fantastic move, great. Just last match and the angle to go with it, great, brilliant, lovely. Everything else Not everything else, just the match before it that fucking broke my brain. Right. Changes in the division. Drew McIntyre gone up to number 2 in the World Championship division. Cedric Alexander gone down to 3. Joey Janela gone up to 7. Matt Riddle gone down to 9. Bobby Lashley is at the very bottom of the AEW World Championship division, despite just pinning The Undertaker clean. Bobby Roode, number 1 contender for the TNT Championship. Bobby Lashley and Bobby Roode aren't even in the same fucking division. Tangaloa gone up to number 2 in the division. My god. No women's matches because, you know, it's an episode of AEW Dynamite. No changes in the tag team championship division. Despite Undertaker and Cody Rhodes buried as right. Fucking hell. Despite Undertaker and Cody Rhodes losing clean to a tag team that don't even exist, they should be at the bottom of the... I'm not going to put them at the bottom of the division. As much as I want to. I'm not going to. Oh my god. Let's have a look at what the rivalries are looking like. Intensity, very high. Why? Exactly. And why is Velveteen Dream feuding with MJF? MJF should be feuding with AJ. Now, I know I said if they were in a rivalry, that I would book them in a pay-per-view match together. I am deleting Velveteen Dream and MJF because that is clearly a glitch from the game, and it's supposed to be AJ Styles. Because at the end of the last episode, or at the end of the show we just finished watching, MJF and AJ Styles were added to each other's enemies list, which means they should be feuding right now. Normally I wouldn't, you know, mess with what should be randomly chosen, but that is clearly a glitch that it added Velveteen Dream and not AJ Styles. So they're in a rivalry together. But I still don't understand why Undertaker's so fucking massive. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna end this episode before my brain destroys itself even further. Next episode, NXT. See Rey Mysterio. Yay! Fucking Christ. Oh, thanks for watching. Please watch NXT. Please, I need to make this series worth it. I need people to watch it because it's rotting my brain. I'm already in fucking week 2. Bye.